would have never done it. I know myself. I would have never done that. Not on my worst day.
Well,
Did you hear what I said?
yes, yes.
So why are you telling me today that you didn't have meth on your person and it wasn't your meth if you told me that day, which I know you would have had to for me to accept the plea, that it was your meth? James Dean Gannon Jr., 26B150416, B and C. Okay, I'm going to come back to you, Mr. Flint Simpson. Stay right there. Counsel, your appearance.
James Schloff, 30720. Yeah, Mr. Gannon.
Mr. Gannon, your name?
James Dean Gannon Jr.
Mr. Simpson, your name, sir.
Floyd Simpson.
All right, so I have here defendant in the defense and the prosecutor met and reached an agreement on May the 6th. There's a possession of a controlled substance charge here, and there is a charge of larceny from an automobile that was pled down to attempted larceny from an automobile. So he pled his charge on the attempted larceny from an automobile under local ordinance, which is punishable by up to 45 days. He pled guilty to possession of a controlled substance under a statute which will enable him to have that case dismissed if he is compliant with all terms and conditions of probation. Did you get an opportunity, counsel, to review the victim's statement on this?
No.
I'm going to read it to you.
Okay, go ahead. I was just about to say, I did go over the.
Right. This is what it says. My name is Floyd Simpson. I rent a lot on Trentwood Court, Brownstown, to park my semi-truck. The plaintiff, James Dean Gannon Jr., was apprehended removing items from this property without my permission. Among the items were tools and equipment that were used for my truck maintenance. Also, large containers of diesel fuel, of which he had deciphered from the semi. Dealing with this stuff has caused mental fatigue and monetary financial hardship. I suspect that this person's taken other items in the past, such as a GPS system and a generator, which have been missing. Hopefully, the court will hold him responsible for his actions and issue the highest possible sentence. So I want to come back to you, Mr. Simpson, on the issue of restitution here. So if you'll just bear with me, Mr. Schloff has reviewed. I ordered the defendant to undergo a pre-screening and assessment. He did. And I'm going to ask you, Mr. Schloff, are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions in that report?
No, Your Honor.
Anything you would like to say on his behalf?
I would. First of all, I do respect the complainant and his appearance in the statement today in court, but I would ask the court not to consider any speculative charges, either for sentencing purposes or for restitution. Furthermore, Your Honor, my client does tell me that he's employed, and he has a record of more traffic than anything else. Some of it is very old as to more misdemeanors type of thing. What really does strike me, Your Honor, is that if you look from the medications that he's taking, Your Honor, that there is a mental health history as well. And in my dealings with him, I was able to tell that without even looking at the type of medications that he's on. So I'm going to ask the court for a rehabilitative sentence that takes that into consideration, and any other drugs that substance abuse that might be issues as well. Or not to give him any jail sentence, Your Honor. He does live with his mother, takes care of her. Yes. There is that problem with a sick, older mother.
Anything you would like to say, Mr. Gannon?
Yes, sir. The fuel, I don't know if they have cameras that they can pull up, because the fuel was mine. That was in my trip for the week prior to. What else did he say? Like he left 2 boxes.
Well, I can read you the aspect of the report. It says, The suspect had taken a Milwaukee rivet tool, Milwaukee ratchet, drill bits, container with miscellaneous butt connectors, and a black case with miscellaneous cords. All the items were located in the suspect's truck, meaning he did not lose any of those items. And then outside of the above listed trailer, there were multiple items that were behind the trailer that Simpson said were supposed to be inside the trailer. And he goes on to say he was missing fuel from the semi, that there were 6 full fuel containers in the rear of your truck. And Simpson said when he parked the semi, he had approximately half tank, and now had between 1/4 and 1/2 tank. The stolen property was returned to the victim.
The diesel wasn't, because I have no idea why that's even being mentioned, because no, the diesel was left in my truck as well. Well, I really don't understand.
I was not the original attorney at the time.
Every time I come in here, I get a different attorney. That's what we had the problem with last night.
Mr. Simpson, what would you like to say?
I just say that it just, that cost me a lot of money, times are hard right now, and then fuel, as high as fuel is for, it's still fuel like that. I know how much fuel I had because I just fueled before I parked my truck. And when
Okay, so let me
yeah,
start.
told me to check it,
Let me start,
No, but-
Mr. Simpson, let me start with the other items. And by the way, is there a Mark Drabcheck here? He was also a victim on the case. For the record, he did not appear.
I'm still missing items, that I didn't.
Okay,
I've missed.
Mr. Simpson, I want you to listen to me a second, please.
Okay.
The Milwaukee rivet tool, Milwaukee ratchet, drill bits, container with miscellaneous butt connectors, and black case with miscellaneous cords, those were all located in this truck and returned to you, correct?
Correct.
So the only thing that we have, as you said, you were missing fuel from your semi, that there were 6 full fuel containers in the rear of his truck bed, suspect's truck bed. And when he parked the semi, when you parked your semi, you had approximately a half tank and now had between 1/4 and a half a tank. So am I right? You're saying he siphoned out about a quarter of a tank. Is that true or false?
That's true.
How much would the value of that be?
Well, they're 150 gallon tanks, so a quarter of 150 going to be what 75 gallon, 40 gallon, 50 gallon. I don't think well, I don't know. I'd have to, that'd be exact.
Not taking these items.
I know there
Mr.
was a lot
Gannon.
of fuel, 6 5-gallon drums. I mean, 6 5-gallon tanks in the back of his pickup.
No question to you, I'm sorry, sir.
Mr. Gannon,
Keep stopping.
how long have you been coming in front of it?
Long, sir.
Why are you continuing to come and see me? Why have you not shown up on your warrants out of the
Yeah.
well, the one that's troubling in November of 25, a larceny charge. You also got failures to appear on drivewall suspend, show cause hearings, traffic offenses. Why are you not showing up? And you also have a Westland case, failure to appear on a probation violation. I need to know some answers here. Why are you not showing up in court?
Same as it was last time I was in here, Your Honor. I'm just trying to take care of one after the other.
Why do you think that you have the luxury of taking care of one after the other? Listen to me. These warrants have been in effect. You've got warrants outstanding since, a lot of them are from 25. I'll give you that. But you've had the one out of Westland since 24. You don't get the luxury of, well, I'll take care of one case at a time. You get yourself in trouble, you have to appear in court on those cases. You don't get to dictate when you're supposed to show up. I don't know what to do with him, Mr. Sloff. I'm going to be perfectly candid with you. I've seen him and I can't get it. And the probation's recommending just a jail sentence. They're not fooling around with you. I just want to make sure I understand. And the drug charge, I mean, what are you fooling around with meth?
I wasn't sure that was found.
On you. Found on you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
what are you carrying around meth if you're not using it?
The container that he claimed, and he says he claimed all of his stuff, he left 2 boxes of the other food, miscellaneous airlines and, floor, Peterbilt floor mats were just on the dirt. And that's the stuff I claimed. He left it in my truck. I still have it till this day. I'm the guy, I didn't siphon no fuel out of his truck. That was my fuel.
I'm not talking about the fuel.
No, I'm just.
Right now, I'm not worried about the fuel. I'm worried about the drugs. Okay?
Yes,
Why are you fooling around with meth?
never happened.
Well, what do you have meth in your possession for? I took your plea. I would not have taken your plea had you told me it wasn't my methamphetamine. I would have never done it. I know myself. I would have never done that. Not on my worst day.
Well,
Did you hear what I said?
yes, yes.
So why are you telling me today that you didn't have meth on your person and it wasn't your meth if you told me that day, which I know you would have had to for me to accept the plea, that it was your meth?
My exact words were, before I got to the location, I did not have that on me. The officer he mentioned about taking me for blood work, but then I don't know if he could tell if I was, like, it's not excited, I can't think of the term, but prove that I've never done it, touched it in my life. But he never took me in for blood work after that.
You said mental health. I don't see any reference to that in this report. So, I mean, you can see kind of with this ADHD, if that's you're referring to.
I'm just talking about the current medication.
I got it. I got it. But he hasn't undergone mental health treatment, right? Have you undergone mental health treatment?
Meaning, like I have a doctor I see every month for the medications.
What kind of doctor?
It's
Is he a psychiatrist?
Psychiatrist.
I just don't. I don't understand why you're doing this. You've always been respectful. Honestly, I believe a lot of what you're telling me. Because you've not, I don't remember seeing you lie to me before. If I do, I forgot about it. And I don't usually forget that kind of thing. But you can't keep going like this.
No.
I'm going to place you on probation on each of these cases for 15 months. I'm going to take your drug case, file C, under section 7411. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance of any unit of government. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs, and ETGs on demand of the probation department. So whenever they tell you you have to go, you have to go. You understand that, all of that so far?
Yes, sir.
I just want to check one thing here. I'm going to order that you attend the Positive Strategies program with 8-week follow-up. Positive Strategies program with 8-week follow-up. You're to continue your mental health treatment. Do you understand that? And provide proof of that. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You're to clear all of your warrants. You are to clear all of your warrants within 30 days. Clear all of your warrants within 30 days. All these terms are running concurrent. All these terms are running concurrent, meaning they apply to both cases. Do we understand one another? I'm going to need a prosecutorial review date on the C file in a minute here. I'm going to tell you, Heather. I'm also going to order. Ken, did you spend any time in jail on this? You did not, did you?
It was 2 days, or a day and a half, pretty much, but
In order 12 days jail. I'm going to give you credit for 2.
Would the jail time be at the end of the sentence?
I appreciate your advocacy. He
has to surrender himself.
he's going now 7 days jail. I'm going to let him do the other 3 on the court work program. You're going to pay $105 for that. I'll attribute that on the B file. You are in custody for 7 days. I'm going to order on fines and costs that you pay fines of 100, and I'm going to go light on your fines and costs. 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. These are all on the B file. 360, 3 1/4, screening fees 60 for 385, probation fees are 300 for 685, court work program fees are 105. Your total 790. On the other case, I'll simply go 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So you owe 3 1/4 on the drug charge. You owe 790 on the other charge. You are in custody for 7 days. I'm going to let you pay these at the rate of $50 per week, and I'm not going to start this until July the 19th. If you need more time, you'll call me. You'll call the court, or you'll come see me. You're going to pay those on the B file first. And then on the C file, you'll pay 50 weekly after fines costs paid on the B file. Do you understand that?
yes, sir.
You got warrants out. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Sir, I can't justify, no disrespect. I cannot justify the restitution. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm not going to order that. I would if there was more significant proof. You could initiate a small claims action or a civil action against him if you choose to, but I just can't do that in this situation. It's too much of a question in my mind. You'll meet with probation, or John, you're going to tell him probation should meet with them in a lockup or wherever, and he is going to go into custody for 7 days. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal if you cannot afford one. You understand that?
Yes.
You need to grow up. You need to grow up. You don't break into cars. You're lucky they only charged you with a 90-day misdemeanor and then gave you an attempt. Have a seat. Thank you.
Judge, we need to do the review date.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to give him a review date on the drug charge. Thank you very much for reminding me. What's the review date, Heather?
That'll be September 16th.
September
I'm sorry.
16th.
I'm sorry, this is a Brownstown. We'll do September 15th.
September 15th of 27 at 8:30. You do everything I've just, listen to me.
Yes.
You do everything I just told you, the case will be dismissed at that time, July 15th at 8:30. Okay? If you violate, you could get 90 days on those. Good luck. The civil infraction of having a dog without a leash and violation of the general animal care ordinance. You have the right to an attorney. If you would like one, I will give you one.
Okay.
Would you like an attorney? You want a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. You go out in the hallway. I will give you an attorney and you're all set, okay? Thank you. Johnson, Virginia Marie Johnson, 26G306744. Find out. Mr. Lechner.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Your name?
Virginia Johnson.
Ma'am, you're charged with operating while intoxicated. You have the right to an attorney. You want a lawyer? Okay. You go out in the hallway. I will give you that and we'll go from there. Thank you. Zachary Ryan Taylor, 263-07077. Sergeant, your name?
Sergeant Gary Robinson.
Come on up here, Mr. Taylor. I just don't want to take your name. You know, I don't want to take this if there's there's a minor complaint. I just don't. I don't mind if you give them a 1 point if it was really minor. If the person didn't get transported to the hospital, didn't go to
Yeah, I don't
the.
see any of that. It was listed as a minor crash, minor damage to both, and complaint of neck pain for the driver.
So I don't mind if you give them a 1 pointer, but I don't feel comfortable.
Maybe like 1 to 5.
You can do that. You
Okay,
can do
yeah,
that.
can I do that?
I'll hand that back to you.
Okay.
Mr. Taylor, go see him and you'll come back in. Thanks. People against Bobian. What do you have, Mr. Schloff and Mr. Lechner?
I have Mullins, I have Cannon, and, trying to think of gentlemen.
Mr. Lechner?
Rep Pruitt, your honor.
I don't have that file, I don't think. Okay, Mr. James Jordan Bobian, 263-06840. Your name, sir?
James Bobian.
You're charged with disorderly places. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like one?
Yes, your honor.
Okay, so you go out in the hallway. They're gonna be backed up, so just be patient, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And we'll give you a lawyer and you can talk to the lawyer and then you can, come in with your lawyer. Thank
All right.
you. People against, Howard. Is that yours, Mr.
No,
Which one did you say? Mullins, I'm sorry, Mullins. Heather Rochelle Mullins. 26648-760. Steve, there's only one file.
good morning, Your Honor. Director James Schroff. Ms. Mullins, called up to the courthouse, earlier this morning. She is ill and she was asking for an adjournment.
All right, we'll give her an adjournment. What do you have for me?
That'll be July 2nd at 8:45.
July 2nd at 8:45, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't have your other ones in front of me. I'll have to dig those out. Sir, with the iPhone, and it looks like you're in a vehicle with a red cab, I think. Can you please tell us who you are, or I'm gonna have to have you,
I've tried to chat with him, Judge. I'm wondering if he is that victim Jessica told me that you wanted in.
well, he's gotta tell us who he is
Right.
the problem.
Of Floyd Simpson.
Yep,
Okay,
okay,
just wait a
that's it
second.
then.
Okay, we've been calling you and you
Yeah,
gotta
I
just.
didn't have audio at first.
Okay, good enough. Just give me a minute and I'll get with you, okay? I want to ask you some questions on that. I asked him to call you this morning. Aaron
Okay.
Kennard, 25G306491. All right. Ma'am, your name? I'm gonna go ahead and arraign you on this charge. I'll explain the charge and the possible penalties, and then we will go from there. You are charged with failure to attend the Retail Fraud and Economic Crime Prevention Program with Class A Training Center. That's count one. Count two is that you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered. Do you understand both of the charges?
Yeah.
You have 8 prior technical violations. This would be 10. If you plead guilty, you could be incarcerated on this for up to 90 days. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form this morning?
Yes.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use your subpoena powers to the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights, and there will not be a hearing or a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Who has the phone?
Got that phone.
It's gotta go.
That phone.
Out of the building. You have the right to a lawyer, ma'am. I'll be happy to give you one at public expense. Would you like one?
No, thank you.
I think you need one. Let me get you. Ma'am, let me get you one. Let me get you a lawyer, okay? I'll enter a not guilty plea for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got 8 prior technical violations, so I'm gonna get you a lawyer. And, you will come back in here with your lawyer as soon as you talk to the lawyer. Just be patient, okay? All right, thank you. Howard, Ramel Lavertis Howard, 25W838526. Your name, sir.
Now, how are you?
Good morning to you. You are charged with a violation of probation. I placed you on probation on October 1 of 25. I have 2 counts here. It is alleged that you failed to pay fines and costs as ordered. You have a balance allegedly of $545. That's count 1. You understand the charge? Count 2, that you failed to provide proof of completing 30 hours of community service by May 1 of 26. Do you understand the charge? You have 3 prior technical violations here. So if you plead guilty, your probation could be revoked and you could be incarcerated for up to 90 days. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form here today?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You do have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Would you like a lawyer? You might as well get one. Let me give you one, okay? I'll enter a not guilty plea. There's nothing to be scared about, but I do think with 3 prior technical violations, you're gonna need one, okay? So go out in the hallway. We'll give you a lawyer. The lawyer will speak with you, and then you'll come back in here, okay? Thank you very much. There we go. Brett Lee Pruitt, 26G82588A B C 26G82589A B C and 26G82590.
Morning, Your Honor. Attorney David Levitt, number 67994, on Bradley Field, who stands to my left, the privilege of arraignment with formal reading information and supposed to stand as for each member of the field, not listening to the other.
Sure, your name?
Brett Pruitt.
All right. I have not looked at the file, obviously. I just called it. Can you tell me what the nature of these allegations are, Mr. Lechner?
Your Honor, they seem to be late allegations. However, Mr. Pruitt is addressing a number of them already prior to showing them today. So I have no doubt that the ones that he's addressed completed, and the others that he hasn't begun to address yet, he will address and complete.
All right.
Along, and we're trying to work this out.
All right. Let me go ahead and enter a guilty pleas for you, sir. All right. I'll do that on all of these, including the failure to respond to municipal civil infraction. I'm going to give you $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court to violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We're going to give you another court date. I'd strongly encourage you to take care of everything here. Okay, sir? What do you have for me, Heather?
July 2nd at 8:30.
Good with you, Mr. Leckman?
We get some more time. This is the first round. Do we get?
Am I here July 16th? I am, am I not?
Let's see. We have, yes, July 16th, you are here.
Can we do 8:30 on July 16th?
We sure can.
That's great. Thank you.
All right, so sir, you got to make sure you take care of everything, okay? All right, so that's what we'll do. We'll give you July the 16th at 8:30 in the morning, and we will go from there, okay? Anything else, Mr. Lechner?
Oh, Your Honor.
Have a good day, sir. You can go down the hall, get your notice, and it's a paper notice to take with you and put in your calendar, okay? Best of luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
Did you say you have Thornsberry? Johnny Luke Thornsberry. My court office will be right back if you'll stay right there, okay? 25W839358. Come on up, Mr. Thornsberry. Your name, sir? All right, you have a violation of probation. They think that you did violate probation in a couple of different aspects. Actually, 3 different aspects. Count 1 alleges that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs testing positive for cocaine on May 26. Do you understand the charge? Count 2 And it says the test was also positive for fentanyl, but the defendant did not pay for the lab confirmation. I just want you to be aware of that. Count two, failure to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs, testing positive for cocaine on May the 17th of 26. Do you understand that charge, sir? Count three, did you fail to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs, testing positive for amphetamines on June 4 of 26? Do you understand the charge?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty or if you're found guilty, you could have, this would be 3 technical violations. You have 5 prior technical violations. You could receive 90 days in jail on these. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
And did you sign? I'm not keeping you up, am I?
I just got over in one, fine.
You want to sit down? Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You do have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense if you would like one. Would you like an attorney?
Yeah.
All right, we'll give you one now, okay? You feel up to handling this today?
Thank you.
Do you feel up to handling this today? Okay. We'll give you a defense lawyer, go out in the hallway, you'll meet with him or her, and then you'll come back in front of me, okay? Thank you. Mr. Simpson, I do want to hear from you. This is court-appointed lawyers. Do I have, who's your lawyer again, Mr. Gannon?
It's, he was just sitting right here.
Mr. Schwab.
He told me to run out and grab him.
If he's ready, I'm ready.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second, Mr. Simpson, okay?
Okay.
Z-Force Transportation, Inc., 260-1509898.
Good morning, Your Honor. Paul Robinson, P number 39327 for Z-Force Transportation.
I also have a B file here. Okay, so you guys couldn't resolve this today?
We have an offer that I can recommend to my client, but the decision maker at my client's office is on vacation, so I just asked for an adjournment to get official approval of the offer.
What's the day we can do, Heather?
We could do this one, it's Brownstown. We could
Yeah.
do July 1st.
You good on that day?
I'm actually going to be on a plane to Chicago for the Elks National Convention for that whole week.
Okay, then we could do, our next Brownstown date is July 15th.
That's good.
8:30, July 15th, okay? July 15th at 8:30. All right, have a good time in Chicago.
Thank you. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, so that's A and B. Okay, now. I did have them contact the victim. I just want you to be aware, and he is here. Thank you. City of Gibraltar versus John Wood, John Lawrence Wood,
Well,
263-06984.
I'm sorry, what name did you call?
This is not yours. I'm sorry, John Wood. I'm gonna get a couple of civil. Thank you very much for coming, Mr. Simpson. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day. Your name? Did you have insurance at the time of the stop?
No, sir.
Yeah, I can't do this. I'm cutting down for you. I'm not gonna dismiss the charge. If you want to set it for hearing or go talk to him again, I just can't justify. This is a 1-year misdemeanor under state law. I'm just not gonna do that. If you want to plead responsible to it, you can. If you want to have a hearing, you can. I'll be glad to do either one of those. And I will cut the fines down if you prove to me you have insurance now. Do you want to plead responsible or do you want to have a hearing?
Responsible.
All right. I'm going to accept the plea of responsibility to no insurance. Let me see your insurance, please. Why didn't you have insurance then? Well, you can't do that. I'm telling you, hand that up to me, please. When you have no insurance, you are putting yourself in an awful position. You get involved in an accident. Let me see here. All right, so you went and got it. It looks like
2 days after.
2 days after. All right, I'm gonna hand this back to you. I'm gonna assess fines and costs of $85, okay? You can go down the hall and take care of that, but don't put yourself in that position, okay? Good luck. Thank you. Zachary Ryan Taylor, 2630777. I'm sorry to do this to you. You seem like a nice young man, but I can't change what I've been doing for years. Your name? You're gonna plead to 1 to 5 over, right? To that charge, which is 1 point, responsible or not responsible. All right, I'll accept the plea 195. The original charge is dismissed. You are all set. Good luck. Amanda Lynn Raymond, 26G307053. Good morning. Your name? Okay, I'll be glad to set this for hearing for you. Is that what you want?
Yes.
You understand they've got you on radar going 56 and a 45. And listen to me, I'm not trying to talk you out of having the hearing. I could care less. I don't want you to end up with points if you don't need them on your record. You follow me? So it says here they're offering you impeding. You don't want to do that? Let me just explain something to you. If you lose this conviction's going on your record. You're going to be assessed a point, and your insurance is going to go up. If you take the impeding, I'm going to fine you. It's 0 points. It won't go on your record. Now, it's entirely your choice. I am not trying to urge you to take a deal if you don't want. I'm just explaining to you the consequences. Do you understand the consequences? You still want to proceed to the hearing?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to set an informal hearing. Okay.
That will be for July 16th at 9 o'clock.
We can't do it here earlier, can we?
Not really, because then you're off.
How about if I set this for July 2nd? Can we do that?
We could put it on July 2nd.
July 2nd at 8:30 in the morning. Notify the officer, okay? So you're all set. Go down the hall, get your notice, and you will be all set. We'll see you July 2nd. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Judge, I
Christine-
forgot they're here in the second.
What's that?
I forgot they're here on the second, sorry.
That's okay. Rolando Castillo, 26G307003A and B. Counsel, I don't know what you're here on. I'll be right with you, okay? I promise you. Your name, sir?
Rolando Castillo.
How you doing, Mr. Castillo?
Good, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. Just give me 1 second here. How's your record? Pretty good. You're gonna plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
And then what are they doing with the other one here? Let's see. You read them on 2 separate. You've got a traffic signal and no insurance, and you're going to plead to impeding, and then they're going to dismiss the no insurance and the traffic signal, true?
Yes.
And you have insurance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta have that. To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible? Plea is accepted, 160, you're all set, cash your into the home. And I'm dismissing the traffic signal and no insurance. Sergeant, I didn't take that one with where he doesn't have insurance now. What I did is he pled. I told him he could either set it for hearing, and I fined him $85, just so you know.
Okay, should I do that in the future then?
If they didn't have it at all, at the time of the incident,
Okay.
right? Okay?
Yep, thanks.
What do you have, Mr. Rabo?
Your Honor, I'm here on Miss Wilkins, Wilkins. It's a civil infraction.
That's about it, Robert.
Oh, okay. They just brought that in. Give me 1 second. Give me Juanita Cheryl, 26B72707A. And then I also have B. You can come up here, Ms. Cheryl. Your name?
I'm sure.
So you had the dog euthanized. All right, so they're just gonna go ahead and dismiss these charges because you had the dog euthanized, and there's gonna be the possibility of civil litigation for restitution. So I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss on motion of the prosecutor files A and B. Okay, you are all set. Good luck. If I put bond conditions in here, will you make sure that they're canceled, please? If I did, I don't know that I did or didn't. Okay? You're all set, ma'am. You can leave the building. Good luck to you. Unless you have something else. You don't have anything else, do you?
No.
Okay. Have a good day. All right.
Judge was not buying the defendant's excuse. After missing payments for months, the defendant claimed he was in Atlanta taking care of his father and simply forgot about the court order. The judge immediately pushed back, saying, "I don't believe you. I have people lie to me every day." The courtroom grew tense as the judge reminded him that he had ignored multiple opportunities to call the court or request an extension. Then came the warning. "This is a courtroom. We're not telling fish stories. Do this again, and I'll put you in jail." A brutal reality check that left everyone silent. This courtroom case centered on a struggling homeowner facing the loss of his mobile home. Deerfield Estates argued that the property had been neglected, utilities were disconnected, and multiple violations remained unresolved. Emilio Castillo admitted he had fallen behind, but explained that financial hardship and personal challenges made it impossible to keep up with repairs. The judge spent nearly 20 minutes questioning him about his employment, living conditions, and future plans. As the hearing continued, the court learned that the home still held thousands of dollars in equity. Instead of ordering immediate removal, the judge gave Castillo one final opportunity to prove he could fix the situation.
In this courtroom, the judge carefully listened to every detail before reaching a decision. The court showed patience, fairness, and respect for both sides, while ensuring that accountability remained at the center of justice. The judge's words reflected the importance of responsibility, self-control, and respect for others. Rather than acting on emotion, the court relied on facts, evidence, and the rule of law. This case serves as a reminder that justice is not only about punishment, but also about protecting victims, encouraging accountability, and maintaining public trust. The courtroom once again demonstrated why fairness and law matter in society,